We will start in 1 minute. Welcome to the Math 1108P Section 1 orientation for the spring 2021 semester. We'll go over a few things. So as you probably know, classes meet 5 days a week: Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There will be a lot of work to do, and the pace will be continuous. So plan to stay engaged every day and stay caught up with the homework. The homework will be done on Newton. Some of the material at the beginning of the course may seem very easy for you, but don't let that fool you. The material will become more difficult. So I'll pause here for a second. Can you hear what I'm saying? If you can hear me fine, type in that you can hear me. Just, in other words, type in a comment that you can hear. If you can't hear, then I'll type in a question. Okay. So I have a couple of responses that people can hear. That's good. Okay, let's continue. The best way to communicate with me is by email, and my email address is on the syllabus. It's also, of course, on the many emails that I will send. So your homework will be done on Newton. So I did send an email about how to get started on Newton. So follow the steps in that email. If you took this class before at ISU with Newton, after clicking the Newton link, click on the blue chat box at the lower part of your screen and inform the customer support representative that you are repeating the course. Okay, on Monday, January 11th, when we start class at 8 a.m. on Monday, Group A will be attending class in this classroom, PS 304, in person, while Group B will be watching on YouTube Live. So Group A, if your last name begins with a letter from A to H, then you're in Group A, so you'll be attending class in person on Monday. And Group B, if your last name begins with a letter from J to Z, you'll be watching on YouTube Live on Monday. And then on Tuesday, Group B will be in person and Group A will be watching on YouTube. However, if you let me know if you want to attend all classes in person or online only, then there might be some offsetting circumstances. If there are a number of people who want to attend online only, then that will open up a number of opportunities for people who want to attend all classes in person. So send me an email. So I'm writing this in. Send an email to me regarding your attendance preferences. Regarding your attendance preferences. So in other words, send me an email and tell me if you want to attend all classes in person, or if you would rather attend online classes only, or if you want to attend in person half the time and then attend online the other half. Also, you can indicate that. But this will help a lot so that we can get our attendance management going. Regarding attendance, if you are in the classroom, I will take attendance. And if you are watching YouTube Live, I will perhaps once or twice take attendance by asking you to write a comment simply by writing your first name followed by the initial of your last name. So for example, if I were a student watching YouTube Live, I would type in Russ P when attendance is called. So let's take attendance. So go ahead and type your first name and last initial in the comment box and press enter. It looks like most of your YouTube accounts are the same as your regular name, but in case there's a difference, you'll want to type in your first name followed by your last initial. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I will sometimes ask questions that students online can answer. So be prepared to type in an answer. So here's an example, a very simple one. Find the solution to the equation 3x plus 2 equals 7, and type the solution in. So I'll give you a few seconds to solve this equation for x and type in the solution. Okay, are there any takers on how to solve this equation for x? Well, this is a pretty simple equation to solve for x. Step 1, subtract 2 from both sides. So we get 3x equals 5 when you subtract 2 from both sides. And then divide both sides by 3. So we get x equals 5/3. Okay, I got one person to type in the solution. Okay, so that's just about everything I want to cover for today. I'll just make a few comments about what to expect. So this will just take a couple of minutes. The day before each lecture, I will send a class email. So usually the email will have the link to the YouTube Live lecture the next day. I'll just write to the next day's YouTube Live lecture. The email will also have an attachment. A PDF attachment of the lecture notes. The lecture notes will be a worksheet style document. So I'll just write the lecture notes will be worksheet style. So that means there will be, the lecture notes will have definitions and some commentary, but then also examples that we'll work through. And then there will be space for you to write in the solutions to problems as we proceed through the lecture. Okay, that's pretty much all I want to talk about today. If you want to type in a question for a couple of minutes, you can do so. Otherwise, you're free to go for now, but I'll stay online for a couple of minutes if you want to type in a question. Otherwise, we'll conclude for today. And then on Monday, we'll have class starting at 8 a.m. on YouTube Live. Yeah, so the question, so we need the email by the end of today with our choice for classes. Yes, that would be very handy for me if you can email by today sometime. It doesn't look like there are any more questions, so I'll see you on Monday.